saved it from the last time I tried this. I had to figure out why I wasn't getting any sound, because my stupid my headset doesn't work all the time. But I have the white Apple earbuds headset with microphone, and that actually will output the sound and also input sound. So I'm just gonna use this from now on, I think. Anyway, I hope you guys are liking mine and Viper88's shroomCraft series. I think it's going pretty well so far, actually. And, you know, yeah, that's about all. Just in this series, don't expect any bickering because there's no one to bicker with. It's just me until I start fighting mobs, I guess. So, yeah. Alright, I gotta find a place to set up a base here. I see piggies, I see sheepies. Not sheepies, wolfies. Don't really want to be in a snow biome. Let me actually write down my coordinates here. Spawn point. Let's see, what is it? 237, approximately 66, and 77. Okay, cool. If I had bones, I would totally tame this dog, but I don't have any. Okay, where am I? Let's get out of this taiga biome. I don't want to be here. Let's find something a little bit nicer. Get some seeds along the way. See if we can find any like hills. Oh, there's a desert. Yeah, when I generated this world, I used the seed called family. I just found it on some website. I don't remember what it was. So the seed is called family, all lowercase. I think it's case sensitive. And I was going to do large biomes, but I think that may mess up the seed. I'm not quite sure how the generation works. So I just did normal, default. Alright, I think I'm going to turn my render distance up to far, just to see if there's anything interesting around. If not, oh, it is on far, okay. Should probably actually turn that down. Might start over here. Looks like an interesting place to build. There's a zombie. Where's our zombie? Yeah, this actually looks like an interesting place to build. Unless I see something over here. I mean, that looks kind of boring over there, but there's a lot of wood on the other hand. Okay, don't have a whole lot of time left here. The days go so quickly in this. It's quite ridiculous. There's some cows, so we can get some leather soon. I have to get my base set up, you know, for item frames and whatnot. Yeah, I like this. This is really cool looking. Alright, so I'm just going to start a little shelter here. There we go. Got some stone here. Oh, not what I wanted to do. There we go. So now I'm protected, and I can start getting some stone. One of the things about single player is I find it's rather boring because it's always nice to interact and work with other people on projects and stuff like that. You know, it adds a whole different element to it. But one of the reasons I really like single player is because, you know, you can do whatever you want. You don't have to argue about things. You don't have to, which my brother and I do a lot, most of the time jokingly, but you know, you don't have to argue about things. You don't have to agree on what to build next, where to go next. You just do whatever you want, and you know, it gives you a lot of freedom. Oh, look, I got an achievement, guys. One of the things about Minecraft achievements is they always reset, so oftentimes it doesn't even mean anything. Anyway, if you guys are new to Minecraft, here we go. I'll just show you again. This is the very first tool you want to make. You also might want to make a sword, but you put planks here after you craft them from wood, and sticks here, which are made from, I'll show you the whole process again real quick. You get planks out like this, you put sticks here, and then you make that pattern, 1, 2, 3 across, and I'll actually make a sword for you guys too. There you go, that's a wooden pickaxe. And this is a sword. Boom. Alright, but I'm going to get some stone here, some cobblestone. And the reason you want to get cobblestone pretty much first off is because that will allow you to make a better set of tools. A sword, a pickaxe, so on and so forth. You basically go up, you get wood, then you get cobblestone, then iron, then gold. Gold really is not that good. I don't really like using it. You use it for certain items, but I don't like using it for tools or armor because it breaks really easy. I think just because it's soft metal. But yeah. I'll clear out a little space here as we mine. Start a little house. Oh, we got some coal, so we can actually make torches right off the bat. That's wonderful. Yeah, so one of the other things you have to worry about initially, well, besides wood is obviously the very first item you get. And other than that, you want to think about wool. I didn't see any sheep, unfortunately, but probably after the next time it turns to day, because I think it's probably already night, or very close to it. You want to get some wool so you can make a bed. And the reason why that is so important is because when you make a bed and you sleep in it, or right click on it to set where your spawn point is, or your respawn point, quote unquote, that will allow you to come back to your home base when you die, because obviously you're going to die at some point. I die a lot actually, and usually it's from lava. If you, I've been following our other series. I think I died from lava once, or that may have been in a different recording, I don't know. But anyway, I'm gonna come up here, go back into my little base, get a few more things set up, and I'm also gonna write down my the coordinates here so I know where I am, just in case I get lost or whatever. So, let me do that real quick. Oh, I love this music. It's made by a guy named C418. Look him up, he's awesome. But he does all the audio and the music. Alright, torches. Torches. Oh, wait, I need to get that coal first. Or you can do it a different way. You can do, instead of coal, you can make charcoal in a furnace. If you don't have any coal. If you do have coal, it's better to use coal, I think. Just because it's more convenient. But I'll actually, after I get some torches down here, that's always a priority, and I'll explain why in a bit. Show you how to make charcoal as a backup plan, which I didn't know right off the, when I first started playing, but I was watching a commentator, and he did it, and I said, wow, that's, wow, oh hey gee. It's actually a really smart thing to do if you're ever out of regular coal. Alright, so this is going to be a stone pickaxe. I'll also make a stone sword because I'm going to do that right now. I'm also going to make a furnace while we're at it, or two. So anytime you make a recipe, it always uses the lowest common denominator, so if I were to remove this, I still have a full recipe times 2, but one of those is missing, so it would only make one furnace. But there we go, that's 2. I'm going to place them up here, and I'll show you how to make charcoal real quick. So you go into your furnace, you want to use wood, and that is going to be the thing that you're smelting, okay? I'm actually going to just do one because I don't really need it. And then you put in, I'm going to right click my planks into this. This is the fuel slot, and this is what's being burned up. And this will provide us with 1 charcoal. Alright? And that actually will not stack on coal. because they're not the same item. Anyway, so I'm going to go in here, get my sticks, and each torch recipe will make 4 torches. Alright, so I'm going to take some coal, I'll make some more torches for now, and what I just did there with the recipe is I shift-clicked on the output, and that basically just provides you everything all at once. Oh, look at this, I made a mess. It'll output all your available items at once, so that's pretty nice. Okay, make this area up a little bit. I don't want to venture out too far, so I still don't have a bed, even though I have coordinates. Still don't have a bed, and I need to put all my good stuff in a chest. Okay, there we go, we're safe for now. And so the next 2 things we'll make is chest and a door. So here goes the chest. Actually, I'll make a double chest while we're at it, so we have enough wood for now. And I'm going to plant these saplings. Okay, so we just made 2 chests, which will act as a double chest for us, and a door. So for now I'm just going to put the chest here. This will all be rearranged. I'm shift clicking to get all this stuff away. Yep. Actually, let's plant some saplings outside. And I also made the door, which, I mean, it looks like a door. You put 1, 2, like this, 2 by 3 vertically, so it actually looks like a door. And right now I'm actually making a hoe. And that will be useful in planting a garden. So I'm actually going to head up here, place down a door, make it a little bit more homey in here. Oh, there's a big hole. Let's throw this dirt up here. And I'm going to go plant these saplings real quick and come back in. So those saplings will grow and I'll be able to get more trees and then more saplings. That's one of the nice features of this game is anytime you plant something, you know, that can grow, I guess that's, you know, what you plant. Whether it be like these seeds here, pumpkin seeds, anything like that. As long as it's fully grown, because they're, you know, they're different stages of growth, just like real life. Why is this so laggy? You tend to get a lot more seeds back. So like if you do cocoa pods, you have to do that on jungle wood. Usually, I think it's like you break 1 pod and you get 3 seeds or something like that. So that's nice. Another thing about when you upgrade your tools, you should notice right away that there's a big jump. Well, not necessarily big, but a significant jump in speed as well. Alright, so I gotta figure out a place to put a garden. I think under the entranceway would actually be a smart place to put it. I need to get water, which means I need iron. Wait, do I need water? You definitely need water for reeds. I'm not sure about seeds, but we'll find out in a minute. Alright, so let me explain the whole concept of lighting and why lighting is so important. So aside from, you know, simply being able to see things, you know, duh, lighting is very important because that's the role that monsters or mobs, quote-unquote mobs, meaning mobile units, that's how they spawn in. So you can have your whole like base and your property torched up and everything and be wonderful, great, but if you don't, well, what I was going to say is, sorry, you know, sometimes when you play a game like this you kind of zone out. Okay, so you can have your whole base and property torched up and everything, which is fine, but monsters can still walk on that, regardless. So, what they can't do is spawn in if it's too light. They need to have, I think, lower, I don't know what the light level is, but light levels are based on blocks away from a light source. So, it's something like 1 through 7. If it's, you know, as low as like 2 or 1, I think they can spawn in. Look up, I think it's minecraftwiki.net for a lot more information on the whole game, you know, everything like that. those kind of concepts are usually explained on the wiki. So that's for anybody who's new to the game or just interested in that, learning more in depth about it. It's actually a really good resource, and you can learn about silly rules like that. So, but I mean, that's how the whole game works. From the very beginning of like how the terrain generates, all the way down to the nitty-gritty of how monsters spawn in, how when they have to be on a solid block, a certain number of blocks away from the character, or a certain number of blocks to the character. They actually won't spawn if they're far away. So, a lot of interesting things like that. Things like there's a better probability of you getting gravel. So if you have a shovel and you're shoveling gravel, there's a better probability that you will get a piece of flint as a drop from gravel when you use a shovel than when you use your hand, and that's a formula too. So I mean, the whole game obviously is math. Alright, anyway, what you should have just seen me do right then was yeah, it looks like it's working. Otherwise the seeds would have popped up already. I had my hoe, which is like a pickaxe, but it doesn't have 3 planks or stone or whatever. It just has 2. So you use that and you right click on the soil, and that will make it tilled earth or tilled dirt, and then you can plant your seeds, whether it be pumpkin seeds or anything else. Actually, let me get some pumpkins too. Alright, I only really need 1 of these right now. So what you do is you take that, and you also have this is my inventory menu. The default button for this is E, but I like to change it to I for inventory, and it's on the other side from my direction WASD keys. So anyway, to get pumpkin seeds, you take a pumpkin that you find, or that you grow, and you just put it in your crafting, and you get pumpkin seeds. Those also need to be, you also have to plant those in tilled earth. Something though like reeds have to be on not tilled earth, on regular soil or sand, and they also need a water source block or running water directly next to it to be able to grow. Otherwise they pop off. Alright, and let me think. Let's go over some basic controls here since we're doing new survival. For anybody who's new to the game or whatever. So right now I'm using my left click button on my mouse to destroy things. Let's see, what else? Right click will place things, use things, etc., etc. WASD are your direction keys. So W is forward, S is backwards, D and A are right and left respectively. Let me see if I can find... Yeah, I'm going to you too. I'm actually going to make some stairs real quick. There's plenty of cobblestone for stairs. Alright, here we go. Another thing I should do is make another pickaxe or 2. I can make 2 more with these 2 planks here. I just put down this stack here. I'm going to right click on it, and that will actually split it in half, or approximately half, if it's an odd number. Obviously you can't have half an item. I'm going to place these stairs down here. Just for now. I don't want to, make it too complicated, because I'm sure I'm going to redo it. Especially because cobblestone is so ugly, I don't really want to keep that. Oh, there's a cow up there. That scared me. There we go. Oh, it's sunrise. Doesn't look like there are any monsters out here. Just this weird cow. You know what? I have my coordinates written down. Let's go run out and see if we can find a sheep somewhere. There's a pig. I really do, I know this is going to sound cheesy, but in real life I'm a vegetarian. So in Minecraft I try to be a vegetarian, and I know that sounds dumb and I get made fun of for it a lot actually, but it's something I think is, you know, it's just like an interesting challenge, because in general, especially if you have to grow wheat to make bread, I find it harder to actually stay vegetarian than to, you know, just go over here and slaughter this pig. Now obviously I will breed cows if I need leather, like if you want to make the new item frames that came out in 1.4. You know, sometimes you do have to do it, but oh, arrows from a dead skeleton. But in general, yeah, I don't like to do it. I like to just eat my bread. And now the other thing with this update is you have baked potatoes and carrots. They're an excellent source of vegetarian food. Especially the baked potatoes are really nice. They're basically equivalent to cooked meat. So, you know, you do those, and you know, I think it's better for your Minecraft karma anyway, so. Even though they're just ones and zeros. That's what I like to do. But yeah, trust me, people make fun of me a lot for it. And by people, I basically mean my brother, Viper. So anyway, you basically just have to wait a while until you can get a large enough wheat farm to be self-sustaining and producing wheat at a fast enough rate to make enough bread, blah blah blah. Then you want to get carrots and potatoes from zombies. You have to kill a bunch of zombies because they're a pretty rare drop, honestly. But once you do that, you know, you're pretty much set. You make at some point in the series, I want to show you guys what I did in the other survival we have going, the multiplayer SWAMPcraft, on our, you know, the main base that we have, which is separate from our multiplayer campaign. I set up this really cool automated garden, well, greenhouse, which basically it just has water source blocks at the very back. You have all the tilled soil,